the team Ecotex AI. And let me start with one number, 43 million liter. And first of all, I would introduce that our Ecotex AI is for sustainable textile manufacturing that advises sustainable dye recipes for textile. And this is how much contaminated water Pakistan textile factories are dumped into rivers every single day. Pakistan textile industry earns $19 billion per year, and this is one of the most important economic engines. But it is also one of the world biggest water pollutants, and here is a painful irony. And they have no system to tell them which recipe is safe and which is EPA compliant and which is within a budget. And they guess and the Pakistan pay the price. So we built Ecotex AI to fix them exactly. And Ecotex AI is a generative powered AI recipe advisor for sustainable textile manufacturing. Sustainable and the first of its kind for Pakistan's textile sector. Okay, next slide. Next slide is about the problems. The problem statement, and it is that textiles has major problem at it earns $19 billion per year, but yet has but it produces most of water pollution due to excessive use of chemicals, severe water pollution, and high computational cost, and non-EPA compliance. And that is Environmental Protection Authority rules denied. And so due to excessive use of chemicals, land water, groundwater becomes polluted, and it is not able to use. And this causes a very severe effects on human as well as aquatic life. Next slide explain. Sagar, next slide.
Okay, okay, okay. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Sagar Nase. So I am the responsible for the building the rack chain. So first of all, uh, let me introduce Ecotax AI, an intelligent assistant. ठीक है? So the process is simple and happens in three smart steps. Okay. The first one is user input. The factory provides basic details like fabric type, color, budget, priority, and locations. ठीक? These are real world constraints manufacturers already work with every day. Secondly, AI search. Our system uses a RAG based approach to search through a database of real dye recipes stored in a vector database. Instead of guessing, it retrieves the most relevant and proven solutions. And the third one are the output. Ecotex AI does not just give one answer. It recommends the top three dye recipes ranked based on eco-score, cost efficiency, and environmental compliance standards like EPA guidelines. So essentially, Ecotex AI works like Google Maps, but instead of finding the fastest route, it finds the most sustainable and cost-effective dye recipe. With these, textile industries can reduce chemical waste, lower cost, and stay compliant with all other making smarter data-driven decisions. Thank you. So here is the technology stack that we have used in our projects to build the complete project. Here, first one is the Python. First one is the Python, that is the core programming language, and the second one is the LangChain that used to connect the models with the RAG based, and the third one is the Chroma database where we stores our CSV data sets into a vectors and store in a Chroma database. And next one is the Gradio that is used for web interface that provides the interface for the users to provide the query to the system and take the recipes best recipes from the systems. And the next one is a group plus LLM that we use in the generator we use Grok, which is the fast. And the next one is the Hugging Face, which is used for deployment that provides the free hosting. And the next one is Panda that is usually used for data manipulations like reads and manage etc. And the next one is uh, explain करूँ सर इसको.
जी जी करते हैं आप.
Okay. So actually, how EcoText AI works? First of all, there is an interface that provides the users that input their queries, and the web interface provided them. First of all, user types the query, and this queries goes to the RAG base and the go to vector stores, and it searches in the according to our data that we have stores in the Chroma database, and it retrieves the best three results, okay, in a seconds, which it working in a seconds, and use the ragger that use the real recipe data first. It does not guess from memory. It uses from the relevant document, that data set that we have provided to the system. And after that, it provides three rank based recipes, and tell us the what is the best option for use the according to our user query for the recipe. Okay, next one. uh, सही लाइव डेमो अगर वो कर लें दूसरा मेंबर.
जी जी.
My name is Hira Ronak, and I have to explain the live demo slide. Sorry, sir. Mm, I have to explain the live demo in which we have to put some natural language query. Sorry, sir. सर आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं ये.
Okay, I will explain that in our Ecodex AI, user puts his query such as suggest an EPA compliant dive recipe for cotton fabric, navy blue color, and the our system suggests him or her three best three recipes by rank. That is first one is best option two and three, and that is according to diet type, eco score, and environmental protection status. Yeah, that relies on yes or no, yes or no, and in return, AI also AI says that the active dye is recommended for cotton navy blue and low, and as it uses low water usage, that is 43 liter, and a high eco score 98.7 out of 10, and fully EPA compliant, or it may be partially EPA compliant, and or fully not, but it just fulfills somehow of API compliancy within 1200 PKR per budget, PKR budget. And most of the important thing is that it is most sustainable and cost effective choice. Uh, for the live demo, please just show the live demo.
सर मैं शेयर कर दूं लाइव डेमो.
जी जी.
सर लाइव डेमो कौन शो कर रहा है?
Okay, I will show that. Here we have open our Ecotex AI model, and we have entered a command that EPA compliant yellow dye for cotton. And in this return, he has give us three options, that option one, option two, and option three also. And in this area tells us die type, eco score, and EPA compliancy, as it satisfies or not. And it tells us also the whole process of recipe preparation. And and besides this, he also tells us besides this, it also draws a graph between eco score and these options he had provided, and here it tells the status of if your compliance as it satisfies or not. And at last, it also tells the best option details, that what is the fiber we use, the dye type, and color, EPA compliance, shade level, the method we will use, concentration of dye and density of dye, shade percentage, residue, and salts and pH that we will have to maintain for the dye. And okay, next slide. Anyone explain? Otherwise, I will explain.
सर आप ही कर दें।
Okay. A major goal of our one of the let's say is that we have to achieve UN Sustainable Development Goals, that are very helpful in achieving a sustainable development. Our ecotex, our ecotex primary, as well as indirectly affects the environment. It covers almost seven SDGs, that first of all it covers clean water and sanitation and responsible production, and SDG 9 also, that includes industry and innovation, and indirectly it also impacts good health and climate action and economic growth through cost saving, help factories sustainability, and also plays a role in partnership as AI industry for global sustainability goals, which are helpful in industry. So we will what we will add in this our AI model in future is that if we use only 50 to 60 database rows, but this is only for demo purposes. For demo, we also use real-time data of our seniors. But in the future, we will include 500 plus recipes collected from industry, and also advisory for bleaching, finishing. Water waste treatment processes, and also launch a very empowered version of it, and we will also integrate it with the ERP system for real-time diagnosis recommendation, and for local factory workers that are eligible, that are not able to learn English, that are not able to understand English language. We will also add many languages such as Urdu, that they can easily understand. So that's our future plan for this model. Uh, well, I think that water really. So our ecotax our step towards making the industry more cleaner, smarter, and globally compliant. This is because to achieving sustainable development goals and to making the environment more sustainable. And at last, meet our team that first of all is me, Elias, that is the team project manager and SDG report. And the second is Sagar Nasir, that has built the RAG pipeline through a Grow KPI and LangChain. And here is also other members. One of them one of them get data in CSV files and Chroma D. One of them characterize the database and connected it with RAG. And one member also build a radio UI design for live and live deployment and connected it with the RAG pipeline. At the last, we have Muhammad Ibrahim. He prepared the slides and research and EP research for our SDG reports. And uh, last, we thank you to all of you for joining the session. And I especially thanks to our textile engineering seniors for providing the authentic dye recipes, data, and knowledge. So that's our whole project for generative AI about. And again, thank you. Again, thank you to all of you for joining.
ओके सर, मैं फिर से कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगेन हमारा टाइम जो है ना बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया फिर से। तो